Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic podcast. I think 6?
Episode 6, man. It's exciting stuff over here, man.
That is crazy. We're actually brought to you in part by the guy that made this beat and actually came out with the beat today. It's really good. Fierce Beats. So if you guys ever need any type of beat for any type of promotional stuff, you are a rapper, you got music coming out, you can work with this guy. Use the promo code 2balls, that's number 2 balls, for 10% off on any beat.
Yeah, check him out on Instagram, man. Give love to his page, and also give love to Tacos El Vaquero over on 3rd Avenue, and give love to his page on Instagram at Tacos El Vaquero SD.
So we certainly have shown him love in the past couple weeks.
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat for free eventually.
Hopefully.
Just to let you know, Alex, we're gonna eat for free eventually.
And actually, we're actually talking to him about maybe having an event there where if you're a subscriber on YouTube, you show him, you get a free taco.
Yeah.
You never know. It's things are in the works. But yeah,
I mean, exciting stuff lately, man.
Absolutely, really good. I need to start working on not saying absolutely. I realize I say absolutely a lot.
Absolutely, man.
That's redundantly redundant. Anyway, what a week again.
SD Loyal, man. San Diego Loyal. We told you guys, we're excited to be getting content from them, and they had their first official game of the USL, and they played against the Las Vegas Lights. Mm-hmm. We got press passes again to go to the game. We're pretty much secured our press passes with them.
You want to start from the beginning, like from the beginning.
So like Wednesday beginning.
So like I woke up that day. No, I actually went to see a baseball game. I told you, right? I went to see a baseball game, and it was.
For what school is it again?
Point Loma Nazarene. And the Sea Lions. That's their mascot. They're the Sea Lions.
The Sea Lions.
It's the most beautiful field. Next, there's a soccer field. It looks into the Pacific Ocean. It's really great. But yeah, so saw that, and then we were planning on going as early as we could because the locals had their not tailgate. Mm-hmm. They need to come up. We need to come up. I say we because we're going to be part of it eventually. I actually called dibs. With some of the leadership, so they have like everybody has their number, your local number, this number, that. They're up to almost 400 around that area.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, man.
So hopefully, if we get ourselves some, I want that purple jersey too, the goalkeeper jersey.
They should be out, I believe, March 13th. So pretty soon they should be out in the market.
And our sizes, hopefully, or I'll special request one. I know Ringling Brothers aren't using their circus tents, so maybe we can use some of those for us.
Something that fits, man.
Yeah, but I want to call dibs, and this is it. I'm Mark. This is proof. I'm calling dibs, officially calling dibs.
Yep.
On local number 619. I'll talk to whoever I have to talk to, but I'll be local.
You mentioned it to them.
Yeah, I mentioned it to them, but now the world knows. Now everybody knows. Everybody's been watching. Knows. But yeah, so
619, why? Because San Diego area code?
San Diego. I mean, okay. I wanted maybe 316 for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
We also call dibs on 66. Nah, I'm just playing.
They play in a Catholic university, sir. What makes you think that'd be allowed?
It's all good. Catholic school with gargoyles.
The gargoyles and the alcohol. It makes for a fun environment. You know what? It's all good.
It does, honestly. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we went there. We tried to go 4 hours early, but we couldn't this time. We went 3 hours early. So this time we checked out the not tailgate. We actually have a video out. Right now it's called a love letter to the locals. Pretty much we wanted to focus on them for the first vlog. We focused a lot on the media aspect, that they let us onto the field, just the players themselves. And so this time around we wanted to focus on the supporters and have them be highlighted because they came out.
We dropped a great video, man. It was some great content on there, and honestly, props to Tony on editing that. He stayed up to 4 a.m. to edit that, and Tuesday on Sunday, he was tired.
You know what? I think I say 4 a.m., but I think it was daylight savings, so it gave me an extra hour. So it probably was 3 a.m.
You texted me at 4 a.m. You're like, believe it or not, I finished the video. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so it went up that next day because honestly, I wanted us to be the first,
which we were,
media other than I guess ESPN. So that's another thing. Sorry, the 4 letters. I don't know if we can get in trouble for this, but the 4 letters ESPN were actually the ones broadcasting the.
Yeah, they bought the rights
game
for the USL for $1 million, I believe, and they're going to be broadcasting those games, which limits us to what we can do at the games.
We made our offer. We were like, look, $20, take it or leave it. And I guess
they wanted to go. They wanted to go a professional route with ESPN, the 4 letters, and TV Azteca for Spanish broadcasting.
Speaking about professional, I mean, we'll get to it a little bit later, but we actually are gonna hopefully be semi-pro commentators.
We're official commentators.
We're official commentators,
yep.
but we'll get that in a bit. But no, everybody came out. It was a great family atmosphere. There were some comments some people made. You know what? It's still a little awkward. Everybody's kind of to the sides and not really talking. You know what? It's fine. It's the first anything. Like, if I had to describe it, it was like a very, very fun and adult high school dance where everybody's kind of to the sides. They got the little cliques. And they're having a great time, and that's great. But once those drums came out,
they limited people to 3 beers.
I had to get a wristband for water.
They limited people to only buying 3 beers. I guess I get it. They want it to be a family environment. They don't want anyone getting too drunk. But I mean, again, the part of that is the atmosphere of soccer. You know.
I mean, yeah,
it's good. It's good to control it.
It was great. I could honestly care less about that really affecting that much because it was the people that came out, and you can tell that the people who really wanted to be there and support, you know, they gave it their all. We met pretty much the entire porra, the whole supporter section, the locals. Again, plug for a video. Check it out. Yeah. We want to make sure to have that content, show not just everybody else what the supporter group is about, but you know what? Show the loyal, because we for sure have a couple people at Loyal who do watch our videos. Thank you. SD Loyal. Excuse me.
They were very specific on us saying SD Loyal.
Sorry, Mr.
Pete.
Yeah, sorry.
But I mean, this time we went to a game 2 weeks ago against Costa del Este, and this time around was a lot different. Obviously, it was a lot more serious. It looked a lot more professional since it was their first official game.
I wouldn't say professional, because I mean, it looked professional the first time, but you can tell it was hyped. It was amped up
to the point where they didn't let us record.
I mean, yeah, but that's different. It's different. Like, we
acted more like fans, honestly, field level, and it was a lot of fun. Honestly.
I'm okay with. I'm very much okay
and
with.
Figure a couple loopholes of what we can record or not. During the game. So
we might do
for the next week.
Yeah, might do live reactions if we can figure that out. Where we'll just film ourselves watching the game with the porra in the background. I like that they're in the background at all times.
We had a little bit of what we want to do on the video that we dropped. So go ahead and go check that video out again. Yeah, so the supporters themselves, you know, we were supposed to be on one end where we were last week. And since they said, hey, you can't record, I was like, all right, just tell me what we can't do. So they're like, okay, you can be on the other side. So I went to the other side, the media area of the other side, and it was literally behind the goal. It was the best seat in the house. There was, honestly, you can't argue it. And yeah, everybody rolled through. We set up our cameras. We set ourselves up. We met Johannes. Oh man, the best security man at the game.
Shout out Johannes, who saved a phone. I saved a drumstick that fell. I got a chant, thank you, Tony.
Boom, 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 boom.
Which was fun. But yeah, I mean,
Tony actually hopped on over to the supporters group and led a chant with them, you know, and it was pretty cool watching him do that. Again, the game started and Tony had one goal in mind.
It didn't exactly happen yet, but it's gonna happen.
But it will. Let them know, man. Let them know what's gonna happen.
So we had the perfect view of behind Jake Fenlinson, SD Loyal goalkeeper. So when the match started with a shot on goal from the kickoff.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, okay.
Like
sure.
AYSO type of style.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'll give you that. It was a good shot. It was dangerous. It made me uncomfortable. But as the game went on, early on...
It made you wonder.
Yeah. It made me wonder if, what's going on. Why would they do that? Did they scout Jake? Has he let in a lot of goals that way? Like, I don't know. But in any case, so we were right there, and then I had told Alejandro, look, this is perfect. ESPN is here. There's going to be a ball that's going to be missed. A ball is going to go behind, right next to the post or something. And I'm going to be there. Camera's going to be rolling. I know how to dive. I know how to make it look good. So if there's a ball that goes off target, I'm going to go ahead and just launch myself.
ESPN top 10 right there.
ESPN Sports Center guaranteed. Look at this is how it's going to be. Look at this SD Loyal fan. Don't call me a fan. SD Loyal fan catching and making a great stop. Great effort. It'll probably be like Sports Center top 8, hopefully.
If it ever happens, he did catch one.
I caught one. I had a cup full of Fanta. Orange Fanta. I guess it cost me one of my... Boom. Yeah. So I caught that. The supporters went wild for that. It was fun. It was really fun getting in there with the guys. They had the Las Vegas Light support group too on the other side. They were all right.
They had that barra feeling as well. And they had the drums, had the trumpet. Kind of like a lot of like Mexican barras have, or like South American barras have it. The difference with the locals is they have the drums, but it's more of a European feel type of singing. Like You'll Never Walk Alone or stuff like that. And again, they just need the bigger numbers for it to sound just like in Europe, man. Yeah, and so there's the locals, right? The locals are the official support group. Not owned. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter. Not owned by the SD Loyal. There was a rogue, crazy Phoenix fan that started commenting on the fact that the local support group is owned by the team. Look, there's this video of that's too good of a drone footage at Coronado, and the guys were like, no, we were the ones that had that footage. Just because it's good doesn't mean that we're owned. But it was a little bit of a drama, so I want to ask him later, like, it's good. I want to welcome that too. As a fan, I want to welcome that. And speaking of that, like, as a fan, the good thing about not being a part of like ESPN, not having a corporate anything to answer to, is like, look, we do our own thing.
We like this team. We are legitimate fans of this team. It's San Diego. We're San Diegans. We're from here, and it's my team. It's my team, and I'm gonna support it.
And we go crazy. We're diehard fans of soccer, and you know me. I'm a diehard Chivas fan. I'm a diehard United fan. I'm a diehard SD Loyal fan.
I like that. But we get to cheer, we get to boo, we get to if there's a save or a call that we don't agree with. You know what? We're going to respectfully, and I mean this respectfully, chingarte tu madre.
Yeah, well.
Like, come on now, like there was.
Man, the refs made some mistakes, man. That ref pissed me off.
They did. I mean, before the mistakes, because it was very early on. What a goal!
Pinche golazo, man.
Like, you can't do anything about that. There's nothing you can do about that. Maybe positioning, but you're not really expecting it to take that dip for the guy to even take a shot.
What was that? 40 yards out?
I think it was far. Like, I didn't really appreciate how far it looked. Like, from honestly, the perspective,
when he first shot it, I was like, Tony, this is your chance. And then the ball just dipped down, man, hit the top bar, and then just went down. I was like, no way, pinche golazo. Like, we stayed quiet just there.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was quiet. We're like, dude, I was just whispering to the pinche golazo. Like, no mames.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is what it's gonna be.
yeah, I was shocked. I was a little scared.
In the 3rd minute, man.
Yeah, it was a little shocking, and I was like, all right, then let's see what the SD Loyal have to bring to they can come back, have their backs against the wall, they got that pressure off, I guess. Like, all right, now we can come back. We have a cushion, and they showed up. They pressed hard the entire game. Again, there were some calls. Okay, live. Are we going to put that highlight?
I caught the handball that we could have given us a penalty to win.
Yes.
And you can't tell that it hit him on his arm, and the ref didn't call it. And I don't think anyone has that angle but me.
Yeah. So
I don't know what to do with this.
It might show up here. I'll still discuss it.
You can let us know if it wasn't a handball. In my opinion, it was.
But here's the thing. We weren't filming the game. We were filming the experience of the fans that were in the stands on the press box end.
Fans get to record some stuff on their Snapchat.
Definitely. And the game just happened to be in the way.
Yep, exactly.
That they just happened to be in the way. Absolutely, we are not recording. Yeah, we were not recording the game. Absolutely.
No.
So you know what? It should be here. Yeah, there it is. You tell us.
We'll try to get that in there.
But yeah, so questionable calls.
A lot of people showed up. It's sold out. Over 6,100 people there.
Yeah,
and
you can feel it. You can feel it.
Yeah, man, it was dope, man. It was honestly a great experience.
People came out. Everybody got their jerseys, their shirts.
What size is that?
Let's find out.
Oh no! Try on haul right here, guys. First, 2 balls in the mic. Try on haul. I believe it's a size small, bro.
Anything for us is a size small.
Bro, if you rip the shirt right now, I'm gonna lose it. We're not editing this, by the way.
No, we're not.
I don't think it'll go in. It's a size small.
It's size CH for Chicharito.
Oh man, dude, maybe it's a crop top, bro. All right, if Tony can't breathe, maybe this is the end of 2 balls in the mic. That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh man.
All right. I didn't stretch it. It's still gonna be good enough. If you want this shirt,
if you're a size small,
and you're a size small, you just want it. Put it on your puppy. Put it on your dog. I was actually thinking about putting my puppy and taking a picture of it.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
But I won't. If anybody wants SD Loyal, here to play. On the back, you got the schedule on it.
We're almost at 100 subscribers, by the way, which means it's almost giveaway time.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have a special giveaway for that. Not this hat, but yeah, I mean, it was a great atmosphere, man.
The next home game is Saturday, March 14th.
Next Saturday.
I encourage you guys to go, please. It's a lot of fun. Where else in San Diego are you going to find professional soccer team to go watch?
Lincoln High School.
Oh, that's right. We got 1904 FC.
But I mean, we'll get there. I think we need to just because it was a long day. Like, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was one of those things where it's one of the funnest experience I've ever had around soccer. Just straight up with that.
Yeah, it was.
Again, we made friends with security guards, not just Johannes. Again, shout out Johannes.
My boy right there, man.
Like the Berg. We actually, we try to hook this guy up because they don't know where they're going to be. They just get told, just be here, be there, be there. We talked to their bosses.
He enjoyed being down there.
He enjoyed it. He was talking with us, and we told they're his boss. I'm like, hey, man, Johannes here? I feel safe with him around me. Man. I need him here. He was like, oh, I got it, man.
That's the type of stuff we'd be
sign
doing,
him up,
man.
He told the other security guard, go ahead. Is he on the list? Is this? All right, cool. We got him. Cool. Perfect. Making dreams come true.
See him again next week, man. That'd be dope.
Yeah, hopefully. A little bit of a behind the scenes. We don't necessarily want to broadcast where we work, but it's gonna be funny because we have a meeting for a couple of hours, literally across the street.
Oh yeah,
like literally across the street. So we're gonna be there like 5 hours early.
It's not our fault.
Sorry.
You don't want to waste gas.
It's not our choice. But it's okay. Anyway, but yeah, so next home game is going to be Saturday, March 14th. Tickets are on sale. They're going to go fast because a lot of people weren't able to make it to this opening home game because it sold out within the week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, get your tickets, guys. It's a big venue. It's fun. If you've never watched soccer, what are you doing listening to us? Welcome. Maybe you're just here for the gift cards, for the giveaways. But yeah, so
go support, man. It's honestly, it's a lot of fun if you like watching soccer. And honestly, it's good level soccer, man.
Yeah.
We watch MLS, we watch professional Mexican soccer, Premier League. It's entertaining to watch, man.
And it's really fun to go out there. They have a great product on the field. My best friend Landon Donovan has the squad ready. You know, Joe Greenspan did go down after a while. Kind of throws the whole game plan out the window at that point.
But he adapted well, man.
Yeah.
Donovan adapted well to the situation, and to be a first-time manager.
Against Wanyama too.
Pull off a tie. It's not a bad result.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad result. Again, a lot we'll just preface this conversation by saying no, we're not just covering one professional sport, one professional team, one team. We're not just doing Loyal. We're not just doing 1904. We're not just doing Internacional.
We cover whatever
whatever we want.
We can.
We cover any sport. We watched.
I want to get Mikey Williams to get an interview down here, man.
Yeah, we got stick soccer the other day. We watched, or some people call it lacrosse.
Stick soccer is pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, but again,
we almost got hit with the ball of stick soccer.
Yeah, that thing's hard. But yeah,
we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. And like I said, we're not covering anything. We're covering all sports. We didn't really envision covering this much local sports,
yeah, man.
But it just happens to be it. And honestly, the majority of our fan base now, and we were talking about this, we don't really know most of them at this point, which is good because usually what we tell is hey, we started a podcast, and it's your tia, it's your friend, it's the custodian where you work, it's this, it's that. There's custodians everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, now it's people that we don't know, and that's people that don't know us. So if they ever see you, what's your favorite type of snack?
I love all snacks, you can tell, based on looking at me. But my favorite type of snack,
I don't get it.
Whatever. Has to be anything spicy, like Mexican candy, like Takis or anything like that. It's my go-to.
Give him all the Mexican candy. I actually don't like Mexican candy.
I would go with pepino with limon tajin, but who's gonna believe that?
Yeah, because it's a fruit. So, but no, I mean, and yeah, we'll sprinkle in some of exactly.
Tostilocos. I can keep going for an hour, guys.
Keep going. Give me two more.
Those tacos el vaquero.
Okay.
Trolling a little bit, What's your favorite snack?
Chips.
Mr. I'm
chips.
taller.
Like chips. Yeah, I am. I'm so sorry. That's actually how I present myself in email form. Because there's two of us. There's two balls and a mic.
I'm the tall one.
Just the logo.
I'm the tall ball.
I'm the tall brown one. Oh, okay. Okay. Immediately I know. But no, I mean.
What's your go-to snack?
My go-to snack? I mean, chips, bro. Give me chips. My death certificate is going to say death by chips.
So the crunchiness and all that?
Potatoes.
The Irish over here.
Potato famine. It's fucked up.
We got the Irish Mexican giant over here.
That's fucked up. Those people survived off potatoes. Anyway, off sports.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, that Friday, I was so
that's
tired.
Who we are, man. We love making jokes about it. And what were we going to say about that Friday?
The Friday. Oh, because I was like exhausted after this. I was so tired because again I stayed up editing, and the night before I actually went to see a stand-up comedy show.
On that
Tony
Friday, okay.
Hinchcliffe and my boy David Lucas. David Lucas actually is my favorite thing in comedy right now. He is killing it. He's a roast master. As we're recording right now, he's actually doing his set at a Los Angeles Comedy Store during Kill Tony. If you want to get to know me, just watch Kill Tony, and that's like my humor.
Okay.
But no, this guy, the stand-up comedian, like I challenged him for a foot race, and he's kept dodging me. He's been here in San Diego twice, and he keeps dodging me.
You want to raise him?
Yeah, dude. Because we talked about this because we're both like shaped in a very like barrel shape.
Oh, okay.
And he was talking all this crap about, I used to play football and blah 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 blah, and he did, sure. And see, I don't underestimate fat guys because I know what I'm capable of, and other people can do the same thing, but I can beat them in a foot race. And this I'm calling you out, David. You let me know. That's twice you've dodged me. I'll go up to LA. We'll film it. We'll film it for Brothers in Cursive. We'll film it for our podcast. You let me know when and where, and I'll race you. It's going to be the slowest drag race you'll ever see.
I'll raise the winner.
Just because we're tired. But yeah, so yeah, moving on from Loyal again. Thank you, Loyal. Thank you, SD Loyal. Thank you, SD Loyal.
Thanks for
your support, man. You guys have been great.
Thanks for sharing your passion in comedy, Tony.
You're welcome.
But yeah, we did go see 1904 FC as well. They played Sunday in their home field at Lincoln High School, and no, it was a lot more people than I expected to see, because it is a high school, but. Honestly, what impressed me the most was the support group.
Yeah, La Porra.
They had the Porra, they had the Black Plague, and the Outsiders. They mixed, they're both together, and they have that barra vibe, you know, the whole like, they got the drums, they got the whole like, yo te sigo a todas partes, a donde vas. Yeah, you know, it's pretty dope, and what I love is that there's a lot of kids in there. That's what I like, you know, so it's. The kids being part of it, it's honestly, it's cool.
I liked it because it remind me of like in Mexico when you go to a plaza in the weekends and está el payasito like doing like a little show and all the kids like
exactly.
Like they were giving away like hats and merch and stuff and all the kids just came running out. That's what I love seeing that. Like
so, I like seeing that for 1904. You know, the team was doing good. They tied 0-0 against Cal United Strikers, and. You know, they impress me. It's intense soccer. It's still professional. And, you know, it's like I was showing Tony like a pyramid of the leagues in
yes, Tony. Everybody knows what a pyramid is. Sorry.
In the U.S., so it kind of goes MLS, USL, and then it goes USL, like League 1 or League 2, something like that. NISA League, which is still professional. And then UPSL at the bottom with the...
Not the bottom, but like right below them.
Like 4th tier. And then, I mean, it's pretty cool that way to understand the pyramid scheme that the leagues have.
Scheme. Oh, my God.
Or the pyramid style.
Structure. The pyramid structure. Clearly, you don't know your pyramids. Clearly, the food pyramid is something that you're afraid of, but...
Okay. I mean, we didn't stay for the whole game. We did stay for half the game. Because Tony was exhausted. He wanted to go home, rest.
Bro, and I had just gone through a trauma. They had just hit my car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So this guy was just gonna go in, back out, and go.
Because we went in the wrong parking first, and a lot of people were going in there, and the security is like, "Oh, you guys have to go around to another parking lot."
They're like, all right, sure. So we did our little lap.
U-turn tab, yeah.
And so we're just sitting there, and I see this guy immediately. Alejandro does too. Chiva does too. So I'm just looking at him like,
like this. Like, when he comes in, spot, goes inside, backing up. I'm like, hey, Turicheco, este pendejo.
And I'm just sitting there like, I know. Like,
so he just went on park.
Like, I know. I just put my car in neutral and just waited. And just waited. Just. All right.
Yeah, she was hitting you. Tony was pissed.
I'm like,
oh, he was mad, bro.
You good, bro? Like, you good? Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Like, I don't know, man. I was pretty stationary. Oh, que tiene, and the dude's like, oh, que tiene carro chiquito. Bro, how are you missing these two? I can be in a smart car, and if both of us are in there, you can't miss it. You can't possibly.
It was hilarious,
oh, Spanish? Oh, okay. Es que no te vi, vato. Es que no te qué. It's okay, dude. Oh, insurance? All right, cool.
I don't think he had insurance.
I don't want to judge. I saw paperwork come out, and you never know, but.
Like, no tengo mucha feria.
Nos arreglamos, like, it's all good. But even that just didn't dampen my spirits. I think he was part of the porra too. So
I think so. It was funny. Thing to watch. So yeah, from my perspective,
I was pretty tired, but even then, like, I enjoyed the time that we were there. Hung out with our buddy Caesar.
We love Caesar, man. He's cool.
But yeah, so it was great atmosphere, man. They had you were saying, like, you've never seen a female referee in a professional live.
Yeah, props to them. You know, I've never seen a female referee beat the head referee.
Yeah.
I think it's just a step in the right direction for soccer, especially here, with the whole like equal pay argument and inequality in sports when it comes to men and women. So props to the NISA League for that.
Yeah. After, you know what? And it was International Women's Day that day. It was yesterday.
There we go.
We're filming this.
There we go.
But yeah, so their next home game is going to be
March 21st at Lincoln High School. And I mean, you guys can get tickets there, and you can also get tickets on their website. You can find them on Instagram at 1904FC.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that's a team. If somebody doesn't happen to know, that's a team owned by Dem Baba and Eden Hazard.
Yeah, man. So there's two pro teams now in San Diego, and I mean, I want to do a quick comparison to answer some questions that people might have of what the differences are between both teams.
Yeah.
Like 1904, it is their second year together. They're playing the NISA League, which is I guess a lower tier, just underneath the USL.
Yeah.
They did used to play at the SDCC Stadium, which
formerly
also known as Qualcomm Stadium,
formerly known as Jack Murphy.
But what we did find out is that they were pretty much losing a lot of money because it is a big stadium.
Yeah.
And the amount of
it costs.
People they had to like pretty much, I guess, go somewhere else. And I mean, I'm pretty sure they're making money now at Lincoln High School.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Even if they're not, I mean, they have, seems like, I don't want to speak out of turn, but they seem to have funds and resources where it's going to be all right. But you know what? If it's, that's what we're talking about, is if they downsize and they concentrate their fan base there, because again, their fan base was, don't want to say necessarily different from SD Loyal, but you can definitely tell, like,
it's south of the 8th freeway.
South of the 8th freeway.
Mucha raza.
I'll put it to you this way. I don't see a lot of the people and supporters that went to 1904 waking up every morning having avocado toast. I take it more as a huevo con weenie, tortilla, frijoles.
Birria.
We have some of those homies. Compas at SD Loyal, and that's what I liked about SD Loyal. Like, it was just a melting pot of everybody. Yep. But again, over here, there was a lot of, we'll say, raza, like
a lot of Tecate Lights being drank outside of the high school.
Yeah.
And over here at the Loyals, over here at the Loyals, more Stone and and craft beer.
Yeah, no, like some like old school, like my parents hate like any type of like Stone or like just brewery type beer. No, they just give them
Tecate Light, Bud Light, Coronas, Pacifico.
No, you can't, not Coronas right now. They're under attack by our virus. But yeah,
SD Loyal is their first year. They play in the USL, which is right underneath the MLS. They play at Torero Stadium in USD. And yeah, I mean, like we were saying, it is a different demographic.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, part of what Warren Smith was telling us in an interview is that San Diego is really divided. And I agree with him. You know, if you live in Chula Vista, you don't really necessarily know a lot of like what El Cajon or Poway. And you know, he did say that it's so separated that it's really hard to bring everyone together. But that's their goal, and honestly, I respect that. If they manage to pull that off and just have all of San Diego join together, that's gonna be something special.
And, you know, San Diego's big enough to have two teams, honestly. If they have 1904, if they have SD Loyal, what's going to end up happening is every year, and you guys need to get on this. Again, you heard it here first. There's going to be SD Loyal versus 1904 FC, El Clásico de San Diego. It writes itself. Little shield, little this. You know what? They might not be in the same division ever, or they might, but just have that. They can play friendlies for it. It makes too much sense to not do that. It
could be a pretty good rivalry to have, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, it's good. It's friendly competition.
The San Diego Derby.
El Derby de San Diego. El Clásico de San Diego. But yeah, it's an exciting time. Again, we didn't see ourselves covering this much local sports. Speaking of local sports,
yes, sir.
What we were talking about earlier, we have been in talks with UPSL team, SD Internacional, and they play at Mission Bay High School. These are the guys that we had that first video with the penalty shootouts. They invited us down, said, "Hey, bring your stuff," and they opened up the press box for us,
which is awesome. Honestly, I loved it.
Yeah, it was great. They're like, yeah, just have at it. Yeah, have fun.
Just set up your thing. And I think they were really impressed on what we set up.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to get the chance to commentate live stream as many games as we can, as long as it doesn't
come in conflict with anything that we have going on.
Or anything like that.
Yeah. And, but yeah, so we're going to be commentating those games over on My Cujo. We'll get you more information on exactly what is going to be happening with that. We've had other offers from like high school, Sweetwater High School. That's what I was talking about on 1904.
I have a couple buddies in another UPSL team that told me, hey, you should just cover both teams. But at the end of the day, it's a lot on our plate, believe it or not. Like, it's a little too much, but we're handling as much as we can. And honestly, I like this SD International thing. It's a great group of guys, and you could tell they have a passion for the sport. They've been playing together for a couple of years now, and I love how they've been treating us.
Yeah, and they welcomed us with open arms. Some even people who don't know who we are or what we do, it's just like, oh, what are these guys doing here?
Exactly.
Really friendly people, and we're gonna get to know them. We're gonna go ahead and maybe even get more videos for the page on that.
Maybe actually blog one of their penalties one day.
I did 3 of them.
Players.
That's not what was part of it.
I know, but I'm just saying maybe you actually block a player's penalty one.
Okay, but I still blocked.
Yes,
beat SD Internacional.
Of course.
The rules are if I stop one, you can send the water boy. That's not my fault.
Their first game of the season is going to be March 21st at Mission Bay High School. You guys should definitely check it out. I believe it's free entrance. Don't quote me on that because I'm not quite sure. If anything, it shouldn't be more than $5. But yeah, you guys should definitely check it out.
Just give us the $5. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take any donations, or bring us snacks in the press box.
just throw snacks into the press box.
With a taquiseta, chiva. But yeah, I mean, we didn't expect to cover this much local sports, and we'll keep you guys updated when those games come around. But back to Europe, England, we have the Premier League, which is a tight race for second place.
Yeah, it's riveting. It's
like first place Liverpool already took it. I think they're 6 points away from winning the Premier League.
Let them have it.
Yeah, it's all good. Congrats on your first Premier League. It's fine. We had the Manchester Derby, which I was super excited about. I'm even more stoked that Manchester United took the dub. We won 2-0 against Manchester City. I thought we were going to drop points in this one, especially Chelsea winning 4-0. We're 3 points behind them in the table. We couldn't afford to lose this game. And honestly, man, you impressed me. They played really good. Bruno Fernandes, ever since he came and put on a Manchester United jersey, he changed the morale of the club. And I could not be happier with Bruno Fernandes, honestly. And the chemistry that he has with Martial, it's awesome, man. I don't know if you caught the game, but I said it correctly.
I know. I caught the Martial.
And honestly,
Not
like
Anthony Martial,
the chemistry they have together, it's so dope, man. That little chip on a free kick, and then Martial just gets the volley.
I'll be worried. I'll be worried about Man U if they kept Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. I'd be worried about him.
Should be coming back soon. I'm not quite sure when, but he should be coming back soon.
But I mean, in the long run, like this season, you know what? You guys,
I don't think Pogba's gonna stay.
Exactly. Like that's when I would be worried if you guys were to keep both of them for somehow.
I hope we do. I really hope so.
I would be frightened. That's gonna be a team because you know what, Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, like the comparisons were with Lampard, and so far, he's been showing it. And I'll give props to Man U. Like ese vato,
it's a good player we needed. You know, he has experience. He's not a young guy. He's 25, 26. He's heading to his prime already. And honestly, I think we bought him at the right time because he's gonna get us the Europa League, man.
I would laugh at Europa League, but Chelsea is currently the Europa League champions, and it means something.
And before that, who was it?
Was it you guys?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we've had it twice. We had it.
We won it with Mourinho.
Huh?
We won it with Mourinho.
Yeah, because Mourinho was a tournament expert.
Yeah, it was his first Europa League.
Yeah. Because he was too busy not winning them in Chelsea and Man U around Madrid.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We also had Chelsea versus Everton.
Which, oh goodness, I'm so glad that we came up with those points. I would have hated, and again, I still don't sleep well because Man U is right behind us, and I don't think that our good play in the beginning of the season is going to keep us up for long. I can see Manchester United being above Chelsea at the end of the year. They have more players with better experience, more world class, just enjoy it. All right. They have more world class players. They have
a better looking uniform.
What? No. What?
I said what I said.
What? No. Goodness. Even though ours look like
better manager.
Like I don't know. Those lines, I don't like those. I don't like
your uniform is crap this year.
This year, all right. Even then, yours isn't too much to write home about.
That Chevy logo says otherwise.
You like the Chevy logo?
I hate it, man. It's horrible.
At least ours is like classier. I miss Samsung on ours.
What's up with that midfielder? You got Billy Gilmore.
Ese morrito,
who is he?
Vato, salió de la nada. And that's what I'm saying. Like, look.
18 years old, man.
You guys have the best players right now, better players right now. World class this, world class that. We got a couple of kids playing.
Bro, he was born 2001.
It's like, what year? What month?
June 11, 2001. He's 5'6". He's short.
Damn.
He's Messi height.
Isn't that crazy?
He came from Rangers. He plays for Scotland national team.
Scotland.
He has not played for the pro Scottish team.
Yeah.
Which technically he could play for England, right?
I mean, I don't know how that works, especially with Brexit.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's what I'm saying. You guys have all the things. You guys should be competing for first place. But yet, here you are, points below us. Below Chelsea, and that's where we're going to stay.
I don't that's where it's going to stay. I don't think anyone can compare to Liverpool this year.
Oh no, like that's already done. Like you said, that's done.
Six more points, and they won 2-1 against Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Salah and Mane scored your typical Liverpool game. Interesting though. Alisson is hurt,
and
he's not going to get to play Champions League.
Yeah, it was a muscle. strain?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, he was out, and again, he won't get to play. We had Leicester City also beating Aston Villa 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
Who Leicester just keeping the third place locked on.
You know what I just... Sorry to interrupt. You know what I just remembered? And I know in the middle of Premier League talk, but this is how bad it was. Chicharito's debut. It was just very meh. Like, that, and this is all we'll say about it, but isn't that crazy? You'd think, like... I mean, it's his first game, but whatever. Sorry. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, Chicharito, he didn't have the best game with Galaxy, and he looked frustrated. I know our good friend Cesar covered that game, and he did let us know, he looked mad. He didn't want to talk to the media after the game, and I think LA's getting to him already, man. All those talk shows that he's been doing.
Wait, have you seen that?
Yeah, he's appearing on everything, bro. He's about to be in Dancing with the Stars, bro. I bet you in a couple years he'll be Dancing with the Stars.
Hopefully not. I mean, I'm
kind of glad he didn't go to Chivas.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, like, Chivas Macias is killing it.
Yeah.
But anyways, off topic. We're talking Premier League. Tottenham tied. Tottenham's just having a pretty bad season. Arsenal won 1-0. But other than that, I mean, the Premier League is not as interesting as it usually is, especially since Liverpool ruined it this year. And there's kind of no point in Manchester City trying.
Yeah, Manchester City should
because they can't make Champions League at all.
Yeah, so they need to focus on winning it this year. Like
their main focus is Champions League right now. So, which is what we can talk about now. We have Champions League this week. We have Leipzig versus Tottenham.
Red Bulls
playing. And Leipzig took the 1-0 win. You called that last week. You said Leipzig is actually going to take the win.
Yeah, no, they're a good team.
What can Mourinho do to pull it off, man? What can he do?
Mourinho is going to go ahead and put his patented... I don't know, a couple years ago when we had no strikers back at Chelsea, he put Andre Schürrle as a striker against Man U, and it was a boring 0-0. That's a typical Mourinho move. He's probably going to put somebody up in the false nine, and it's going to work. It's going to work. They have the talent. They have the players, even though Kane, Son, no more Eriksen. I mean, those are three pretty big, important players that Tottenham doesn't have anymore. They had at the beginning of the season when the season started. Yeah. And, I mean, maybe not Poche at the beginning of the season, which is crazy. But I think Mourinho can pull it off. I don't see them moving much more past the next couple rounds. But for a team like Leipzig, I think they can go ahead and they can beat Tottenham. They have the talent as well. But I think the experience of Tottenham is going to go ahead and prevail in this one.
Yeah, I think he's going to go to extra time. Like, Tottenham will tie it up, go to extra time, maybe PKs or something like that.
Tottenham does love being dramatic in the Champions League.
Yeah. I mean, then we got Valencia versus Atalanta. I think that game is pretty much set in stone. 4-1 win for Atalanta. And
just to be safe, you can say that, but just to be safe, I think Valencia is going to come back and they're going to go ahead and take it all.
One of the greatest comebacks in Champions League history.
Yeah. So, I mean, just because we were so wrong last time. We were so wrong about it last time.
I mean, and they could score 3 goals, but realistically speaking, probably not.
You know what I say when I coach kids and we're getting our ass handed to 4-1 in the first half?
Kind of like how we did last year at our job.
You did that?
My team did. You
did that?
My team
you
did.
did that.
I coached my
that
team.
Was you.
I coached my
you
team
were
to
on the
victory.
field. You were on the field.
Oh, okay, whatever. So what do you do to your team when you coach kids or whatever you do?
I tell them, hey guys, don't worry. It's only halftime. The score is 6-0. But guess what? If they scored 6 in the first half, you can score 7.
Oh, 7.
Okay. No way. There's absolutely no way No. There's going to end up being 14-1. And then when the game's over, you guys got 1. Good job. It wasn't a 0. And if it is a 0,
here's your participation trophy.
Yeah, I hate that.
Losers.
But yeah, I think I think it is said and done. Honestly, Valencia is too much in a deep hole. They are at home, but yeah, coming back from a 3-goal deficit, especially if Atlanta scores one. If they score one, it's over. That away goal is just too much for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Liverpool, Atletico de Madrid.
You know what? My question is, and it's funny because they have the lead. Is can Atletico pull it off?
No, I really don't think so.
Because they have the lead, and we're still counting Liverpool as the favorite. You don't think so?
No, I think since it is going to be at Anfield, back at their house, Atletico play great at home. They have a great home crowd at the Wanda. Their defense really pulled through because, I mean, if you have a 1-0 lead against a team like Liverpool, all you got to do is pretty much defend the whole time, which is their specialty, and they did it amazingly.
What do you say they all they have to do is defend again? Because they already have the lead.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're saying. The away goal component is that, yeah, you can defend all you want, but it's going to be tougher to defend at an away game.
What if Atletico scores another early goal and they have that away? That would force Liverpool to score 3. Do you think they could score 3 on this Atletico defense?
Does that mean Karius is going to... Who's the backup to Liverpool? Because, I mean...
Good question.
Porque if Alisson's not going to play, which some people think it's the best goalkeeper in the world, I did terribly disagree.
What's his name? He played in the Premier League this weekend.
But yeah, I don't think that Atleti is going to be able to hold off an all-out assault by Liverpool. They're going to bring their A game. Adrian. Oh, that's right. Backup. Adrian played in La Liga. But yeah, good. It's not Karius. He's gone. It's good for Liverpool, I guess.
I'm gonna say this. I think Atletico is gonna advance to the quarterfinals.
Really? Do you think they're gonna score 1 or 2?
I don't know, but I'm just saying they're gonna advance. I do have a bet with Danny. He actually watches every podcast. What's up, Danny?
Yeah, Danny.
I do have a bet against him. He's a Liverpool fan. He's a Liverpool fan, and we do have a bet going where if Liverpool wins the Champions League, I have to stop being a Manchester United fan, and I have to root for Manchester City. But if Liverpool does not win the Champions League, he has to stop being a Liverpool fan and stop being a Madrid fan. And he needs to go back and be a Barca fan. He used to be a Barca fan, but he lost some bets. This type of bets he makes. They're weird bets.
But you made the bet too, so now you're making weird bets. What?
I'm making it so he can stop being a Liverpool fan, because I know Liverpool's not going to win the Champions League.
How does that work as a bet? Like, you're just going to secretly be a Manchester United supporter? Oh, officially.
No, because I know I'm going to win the bet. That's why I made it. I knew I was going to win.
For Atletico?
No, I know Liverpool's not going to win the Champions League.
All right.
And Atletico's going to prove me right.
Okay, well, regardless of bets, jeez. Oh, man. What? Okay, sure. Great. I hope somehow there's a draw. First ever Champions League draw. They suspend everything. They suspend Champions League. We never know a winner.
You never know, man.
Because I mean, PSG Dortmund is actually going to be
behind closed doors.
Yeah.
No fans allowed, which I don't think helps PSG at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think they need that atmosphere at home to get pumped up, score the goals, and beat Dortmund. Again, I don't see PSG advancing. They don't have the best of luck in Champions League, and I feel like they're cursed with the money curse. Kind of like City. Like money is not gonna win you a Champions League.
I mean, it's really not. They have the most expensive front two, I guess, with I think it's $300 million combined. Yeah, and it's the classic story of the rich club versus the club that gives the kids a chance, and they scout well, and they know what they're doing with these young guys, and they put them together in a team with some experience. And a little behind the scenes, that computer just died. which is good. I mean, good thing we have it over here. Yeah, it's
Yep.
all right. We'll just keep it up so we can prop San Osvaldo up.
Of course, man.
I don't know if you guys have noticed.
A picture of Osvaldo Sanchez signed.
Signed Osvaldo Sanchez.
It says, para mi amigo Alejandro, Osvaldo Sanchez.
Called you an amigo. You know what? I have Landon Donovan, but I would
rather have
also
Osvaldo Sanchez.
I don't want to
Thank
say
you very
that
much.
because I don't want to upset anybody. Happy birthday, Landon. It was your birthday last
I'd rather
week.
have Osvaldo Sanchez.
But I would like to have Osvaldo Sanchez.
100%. Sorry,
yeah.
no offense, Landon.
But yeah, anyway. So yeah, PSG Dortmund. I really think Dortmund has this game. It's under their control. They can go ahead and score. I think they can score. Haaland can score 1 goal. It's not much to ask
Monster,
of them.
bro. He's gonna score 2 goals.
And that away goal is just going to be too much for PSG.
Mm-hmm.
But again, same thing with PSG. Mbappe and Neymar, the team has they have qualities.
You can't rule them out. That's what it is. You cannot rule them out.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be weird too. I mean, it's gonna be behind closed doors too. I'm used to seeing professional games behind closed doors because I watch a lot of Liga MX.
Yeah.
And La Liga MX is not necessarily a coronavirus outbreak. It's just the fans got themselves into madrazos and they're like, nope, can't have that.
It's so boring watching I remember once Chivas did that. They couldn't have anyone, and Vergara actually put like fake people on the stadium, like cardboard people, and they had the audio as a chant and crowd yelling. Man. And it looks so embarrassing. It was hilarious.
But what if PSG and Dortmund do the same thing? Is Vergara a pioneer?
That'd be hilarious if they do that, man. Oh my god. I hope they do it.
But yeah, I think Dortmund advances in this one, and then I mean, it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be behind closed doors
due to the coronavirus outbreak.
It's affecting everybody.
Pandemic. It's a pandemic now.
It's one of those things where it's like it's so big we have to talk about it. Like, you just have to.
And it's not even that dangerous. Like, it has killed people, but the swine flu kills more people every day.
To this day.
Yeah, and I mean,
insert Deontay Wilder. To this day.
Obviously, if you have like any sort of disease, like this doesn't help your case. Or if you're elderly or really young.
Yeah, I mean, if you're elderly, obviously, like
any type of virus is gonna be dangerous to you.
Yeah, like you're a walking pharmacy at that point. You're a walking CVS, anyways. But no, I mean, it's affecting all walks of
events,
life.
Man.
Sporting events.
People are freaking out buying toilet paper.
Yeah, I have avoided Costco because what am I gonna go see? Just empty shelves?
And you want me to go to Costco tomorrow?
Yeah, because stickers are really what people are looking for when they're protecting themselves from the coronavirus. Yeah. Banners are really important. No, but it's crazy because I've heard from other media sources right now that they're even considering banning media from going to the locker rooms and interviewing the players, just because they don't want to risk any outbreak of coronavirus. Shout out to Jim Russell for that take. I want to give credit again. I want to steal takes. Yeah, but it's interesting because
that can happen to the sports.
It can happen anywhere, and I think we fucked up because we just got into media, and now we're gonna be banned from the from meeting players. But no, like, what are you gonna do? Like, if you ban all the fans, if you ban everybody, what's to say you're going to ban all the camera people, all the production people that go there? You're just going to end up canceling stuff.
There's events coming up, and people are canceling. I mean, I saw Japan cancel schools for a month.
Yeah.
Italy canceled also. Like, all sport events are behind closed doors in Italy. I mean, there's talks about Coachella being canceled.
Not
God, not Coachella, huh?
No.
But I mean, who knows what can happen? We have the NCAA tournament coming up, and I don't know if they're gonna have the games be closed doors as well. But I mean, it'd be crazy.
I mean, what do you do at that point if the panics is this high? Sure, it is something to be concerned about and to be taken seriously, because again, there are people that have gotten really sick and have lost people, and sure, it's serious as it must be, but it's a situation where, look, 2020 has Tokyo Olympic Games. Like, are you really going to cancel that? Are you really going to cancel that months before the actual event? We have the Euros coming up.
You got people ready to travel. You got people buying tickets.
Don't you know somebody who...
I have a friend that he already has tickets to fly to Europe and watch some games from the Euro.
Guess he's going to have a lot of good pictures of the outside of stadiums.
I guess, man. 'Cause, I mean, it would really suck if they do cancel it.
Yeah, I mean...
I'd have a nice laugh. But, I mean, it would really suck for him.
That's the type of friend you are. I would too.
I mean, come on, bro.
That would suck completely. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm not anything.
I'm not a doctor. I hardly go to the doctor.
The closest thing is Doctor of Thugonomics. Do you know who that is?
I don't.
You don't know who the Doctor of Thugonomics is?
Thugonomics.
He has a PhD in thugonomics. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Are you talking about Future?
No, actually no.
And
I'll put it to you this way:
Marshawn
this person, has a best-selling rap album. It was a hit in the 2000s. It was everywhere. It was
Soulja Boy
everywhere. I'm gonna need you to look at your blank screen because you're just gonna go ahead and listen. I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. No, don't look at my screen. Guys, let me see if I can pull it off. Pull it off.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippis.
Can you spell Mississippi?
That's 4 I's, right?
Just like you. It's terrible. All right, don't look.
Missy. Yeah, 4 I's. 6 I's? What song is this? Oh my god.
Anyway, when he came out, his character was a Doctor of Thugonomics because he was a rapper and he did this. His CD actually, one of our friends has a signed copy of it from John Cena himself. It is a bestseller. It is actually great music. Anyway, but yeah, that's
what just happened. What the fuck? Well, how did we get to talk about John Cena? What the fuck is going on? I think we should end the podcast here, man. Holy shit! I'm so tired.
Well, yeah,
what but I'm so confused right now. Like,
the Doctor of Thugonomics, bro. I mean,
we're gonna start talking about wrestling now.
Eventually, yes, I want to. We're also gonna talk about. Look,
this dude's a wrestling freak. If you guys don't know, I don't watch wrestling that much, but I'm down to get into it.
It's a man's soap opera. If you told Cirque du Soleil, hey, Cirque du Soleil, beautiful stuff, great entertainment. I needed to make a production. Oh my god! I needed to be UFC, the on ice or something, or in a ring. On ice.
Oh my god! That's it. Let's end it. That. Oh my god!
But yeah, it's man.
UFC on ice. Holy shit! I want to see that. I want to see McGregor on ice. That is great stuff right there.
But yeah, good stuff this week. Again, sometimes we're going to go ahead and have all sports, this sport, that sport. As soon as football season rolls around, it's going to get a little better.
March Madness starts.
March Madness is going to come up. Hopefully, we might have a
little game for you guys to play.
A battle of the mascots. So once all the brackets are set, we're going to have this mascot against this mascot from the NCAA tournament. See which mascot is the best in the nation.
Because obviously we don't know all the teams.
Yeah. Also, we're going to talk about baseball in a bit. We're going to go ahead and get Alejandro caught up. He's played baseball. I've never played baseball, but I
know what a shortstop is.
Yeah, I quizzed you on that. So that's a start.
I know what a home run is. I know the Astros are assholes.
Hey, not that bad. Not that bad.
Yo.
But the Padres, right? Padres?
Let's go Dodgers.
All right.
LA everything, baby.
All right, you disgust me. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and leave it there.
Have a good night, everybody.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, 2 Balls and a Mic.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. We're almost at 100 subscribers.
At El Chiva.
El Chiva 97
and _Tony Sanchez.